Friday, March 11th. Been a while since I made a video on any of my plants and sort of the garden and how it's working out. Things are going good up until now, but we will see here in the next 48 hours or so. Things might be going quite bad. We'll see. It's been super hot out lately. It's been in the mid 90s with the heat index some days, which is common in March, even sometimes in February. It's just been hot. But coming up, we might get a freeze. It's kind of unprecedented for it to freeze this late. When I look at the charts, it shows like 10% or less chance of frost. But right now it's saying it's going to be 34 Saturday night, Sunday morning. So we'll see. That sucks because everything is looking pretty good so far. Let me show you kind of where we're at. So these are some of the black bean plants that I had. I planted over here just 2 or 3. I had some random tomato cages. This is a completely unused corner of my yard. Previous people dumped some stuff here and I haven't cleaned it up yet. But I actually have little blooms on them. They are growing incredibly fast. It's been maybe 3 weeks and this plant is probably 5 feet plus tall. So that's pretty cool. The potatoes have grown a lot. Again, these are the Yukon Golds. They're kind of, fallen over already, but these are grown healthy. Don't put a whole lot of water on them. Just kind of let them go and do their own thing, and they look pretty decent. Not as good as I thought, but not bad. See over here, I have some of the larger sunflowers. These are the mammoth sunflowers that should hopefully grow up nice and tall. And in between, I have some of these very small transplants of smaller sunflowers. So hopefully we have some up high, some down low. We'll see. I just transplanted these a few minutes ago, getting a little bit extra water. So hopefully those work out. For other flowers, I have these calendulas. Some look okay, some look not as great, but we'll see. Never grown them before, not really sure what to expect. My tomatoes look overall decent. I put these T-posts in. I've been weaving them up, so it helps out. Some of them are having a couple issues. Not really sure what's happening. This plant's got some sort of virus. I'm going to come back and trim him up. Some of them aren't growing super fast. Some of these, for instance, were kind of behind the curve. They got transplanted in later. Let's see if I gotta fix this guy up. There we go. So yeah, some of the small transplants are a little bit behind, but not a big deal. These ones over here are getting a little out of control, but hey, still growing nice and strong. So the tomatoes look very good overall. This row right here, these are the Calypso beans from My Gardener. Looking awesome, as beans always do. Very green, very strong, awesome germination. This spot where the cats killed a bunch of tomatoes. Look at this. So this is part of that cold front that's going to be coming. It's still warm out. It's very gloomy, but it's coming. This might be what kills off the whole garden. Anyway, back here in this empty spot, I put some cowpeas. Did a whole new row of cowpeas to my one last tomato plant. All the other ones got yanked. They stopped producing, but there's still a couple ugly tomatoes left. I don't know. It's just kind of a mess. So I'm ready to just take these out. I think there's maybe one more decent tomato down here, but yeah, I'm ready for this guy to come out. We'll give it another couple weeks if it survives this weekend. But yeah, I've got a row of cowpeas, then some cream peas that I bought from Haas. So I just planted these the other day, so no germination yet. Hopefully we do. Then the last thing is I need to continue adding more of this down here to smother out the rest of the grass. I put it maybe 4 or 5 inches thick. Not enough. Grass is still growing. Anyway, this is what is over here. My cucumbers are growing Nice and big and strong. I have blooms all over them. They're looking nice and healthy. So 3 plants, and then I planted those beans. They have been doing good. Not growing as fast as I thought, but it's been a good 3 weeks and they've all come up. And I want to say this is probably 75 feet or so of the Kentucky pole beans, or Kentucky blue pole beans, or something like that. That's sort of where we're at. Kind of what we've been doing. But at this point, we will see. So I'm not sure, it might be an absolute disaster coming up this weekend. I don't have any way to cover any of this stuff. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. If it does zap everything, I'll probably just yank everything and see if I could get Public Works to come in and just bring in like 10 truckloads of compost and just cover the whole yard and try to use it as a benefit, that I could just cover it and have this whole area as a big garden, and try again next time. I really wasn't expecting this, kind of worried. It was saying 36 a few days ago, and then the last 2 days it dropped to 35, and I looked today, it's got closer, dropped to 34. So not happy about that. We will see.